It's 2 in the morning again. City lights painting stories on my ceiling. Everybody's sleeping now, but my mind keeps opening doors I already closed.
Gentle guitar harmonica.
And somehow you're still here. I made coffee for one this morning, still poured enough for 2. Funny how the smallest habits keep finding their way back to you. Your shadow lives in quiet places, between the songs and passing cars. Every street I take at midnight somehow leads back to where you are. I tell myself I'm moving forward, tell my friends I'm doing fine, but healing isn't always a linear. Some nights it runs behind, and every time I think I let go, another memory starts to glow, like a photograph left in the dark, waiting for a spark. Drums swell gently, layered harmony rise. You stayed in my head long after you left my room, long after the perfume faded, long after the flowers stopped blooming. You stayed in my head like a song I can't turn down. Every silence says your name, every lonely road comes around. I wish I could forget, but my heart ain't listening yet. You stayed in my head. Drums pull back slightly, worn roads beyond expanse. I still know the way you laugh when you catch me staring too long. How you make a random Tuesday feel like it belonged in a song. Maybe that's the hardest part, not the ending, not the pain, just knowing something beautiful can never be the same again. And I've met new faces lately, different eyes, different smiles, but nobody rearranged time the way you did for a while. Every room gets quiet eventually, every fire turns to smoke, but some people leave and let go that never really goes. Full of harmonies, why the drums? You stayed in my head long after you left my room, long after the perfume faded, long after the flowers stopped blooming. You stayed in my head like a song I can't turn down. Every silence says your name, every lonely road comes around. I wish I could forget, but my heart ain't listening yet. You stayed in my head. Drum drop out, piano and strings only. Maybe love isn't possession, maybe love is what remains when somebody takes the sunlight but leaves behind the warmth for days. Maybe moving on ain't losing, maybe missing you is proof that what we had was real enough to leave a permanent truth. Strings swell, and maybe one day I'll think of you less, but tonight isn't that night. You stayed in my head like moonlight through a broken blind, like words I never got to say, like pieces
fades into silence.
Soft road is the rain against the rain against the window. There are messages I still carry, not in my phone, in my chest. Gentle guitar and words with nowhere left to go. I found an old draft tonight, buried somewhere beneath the years. Half a sentence, half a goodbye, full of everything I fear. I almost told you I was breaking, almost said I missed your voice, almost asked if you still thought of me, before I lost my nerve and choice. One bass fades in. Funny how a blinking cursor can feel heavier than stone. When you're trying to tell somebody, they still feel a little like home. And every unsent word still circles through my mind, like airplanes with no runway, just searching for a place to land. Drums in a softly layered homage bloom. The things I never sent still live inside these walls, still wake me in the middle of the night whenever memory calls. The things I never sent were all the truths I couldn't say. How I needed you more than I admitted, how I wanted you to stay. Now they're floating through the dark, like letters with no address. The things I never seen. I wrote your name 100 ways, trying to make it hurt less. Turn conversations into paragraphs, turn heartbreak into text. I had speeches for your birthday and apologies for random fights, questions I rehearsed for months while staring at city lights. Electric guitar swells gently. Sometimes I wonder if you knew the storms behind my calm, or if I just became another chapter you eventually moved on from. Some words become ghosts when they're never set free, and every ghost gets louder the longer it stays with me. Larger harmonies full of drums. The things I never seen still live inside these walls, still wake me in the middle of the night whenever memory calls. The things I never sent were all the truths I couldn't say. How I needed you more than I admitted, how I wanted you to stay. Now they're floating through the dark, like letters with no address. The things I never seen. Yeah. Drums disappear, piano and strings only. Maybe silence was my mistake, maybe timing was a thief. Maybe love isn't always lost, sometimes it's hidden underneath all the pride, all the hesitation, all the fear of looking weak. I spent so much time protecting myself, I never said what I needed to speak. Strings rise slowly, and now the conversation only happens inside my imagination. Cinematically, lost my soul. Every missing message left another empty hole, empty hole, empty hole. Right like that. I'd press send instead, but now I'm lying here talking to the things inside my head. The things I never said. Drums fade, rain and roads remain. Some messages stay unfinished, not because they weren't important, but because they meant too much. Soft piano phased into distance. Temperature, it's a distant city, its vinyl crackle. You never said goodbye. Not really. You just slowly became quieter. Ending guitar swells. Somehow that hurt more. Your texts got shorter every week, like daylight leaving after summer. Less tell me about your day, more hope you're doing good. I noticed every little change. The space is hiding in your tone. The way your voice felt miles away, even when you called my phone. Warm bass enters softly. Maybe I pay attention too much. Maybe that's always been my flaw. I hear entire conversations inside things you never said. Oh, so I started filling in the blanks like I always do, turning silence into stories, trying to make sense of you. Drums into eerie harmonies bloom. I've been reading between silence, looking for a sign, trying to find your heart in all the places you left behind. Reading between silence, every pause, every space, searching through the quiet for something I can still say. But the louder I listen, the less I seem to know. I've been reading between silence and losing myself in the echo. You stopped sending songs at midnight, stopped showing me the little things. No random photos of sunsets, no. This made me think of you strings. And maybe life just got busy, maybe nothing changed at all. But overthinkers hear earthquakes and cracks that others call small. Electric guitar layers rise, so I replayed every moment, every sentence, every glance, looking for the exact second we started slipping through our hands. Some people leave suddenly, others slowly fade away, and somehow the slow version leaves more questions in its wake, full of drums with your harmony. I've been reading between silence, looking for a sign, trying to find your heart in all the places you left behind. Reading between silence, every pause, every space, searching through the quiet for something I can still say. But the louder I listen, the less I seem to know. I've been reading between silence and losing myself in the echo. Drums disappear, piano and strings only. Maybe silence isn't hiding answers, maybe silence is the answer. Maybe I kept certain, because accepting the truth would mean letting go. strings slowly swell, and maybe love ends quietly sometimes, without a fight, without a warning, without a final scene. Just two people standing farther apart every day. Cinematic lips, soaring vocal layers. I've been reading between silence, trying to rewrite the end, trying to turn distance back into what we once had been. Reading between silence while the night pulls at my mind, looking for pieces of forever and something already left behind. Now the quiet finally tells me what I never wanted to hear. Sometimes the loudest goodbye is the one that disappears. I've been reading between and the silence made it clear. Roads, soft guitar, fading city armbands. No slam doors, no final words, no dramatic ending. Just less and less of you, until there was nothing left to read. Music slowly fades into silence.
Soft piano, distant thunder, warm and instant, drifting underneath. The city looks different when you're hurting. Every life feels personal. Every song feels like it's about you. Gentle electric guitar, and it's maybe tonight anymore. I told myself I'd stay distracted, keep my thoughts on something else, but your memory walked right in like it still lived here itself. The rain kept tapping on my window like it knew I couldn't sleep, and every drop became a question I was trying not to keep. Deep bass and softly, I swear I almost called your number twice before I changed my mind. Some people leave your life but never really leave your mind, and all these feelings keep arriving with nowhere left to go, like waves against the shore at all. Lord knows I've got too much heart for one night, too many memories in one room, too many pieces of your shadow still dancing through the gloom. Too much heart for one night, too much love that to look away. I got too much heart for one night. Drums fade, piano remains. The rain stopped hours ago, but I'm still awake, holding 1,000 emotions and heart built for one. Soft piano and ambience and slowly fade into silence. Ooh. Worn banner, distant traffic hum. Sometimes I think about us, not just who we were, but all the people we almost became. Gentle guitar on mine and center. The future has a funny way of haunting you. There's a version of us in California, watching sunsets from a rented place. A version learning how to grow together instead of walking separate ways. There's a version still laughing in kitchens, making coffee on a Sunday morning. A version where the fight that broke us ended with understanding. Warm bass phasing, and somewhere in another lifetime we're still dancing in that room where you looked at me like forever was something we could actually do. I know reality chose differently, I know life had other plans, but sometimes my mind keeps visiting all the worlds we never had. Soft drums enter, layered harmonies bloom. I'm thinking about every version of us, every road we didn't take, every future that disappeared with every choice we couldn't make. Every version of us still lives somewhere in my mind, frozen in moments that never happened. They somehow feel alive, and I know they're only memories, the dreams we never touched, but some nights I still miss every version of us. There's a version where we learn patience with time and finally got it right. A version where our fears got smaller instead of growing overnight. A version where we stayed honest when things became difficult. A version where we fought for answers instead of hiding from the truth. Electric guitar swells gently, and maybe none of them were perfect. Maybe all of them still broke, but sometimes hope wears old disguises long after you let go. The heart has its own archives, a place where possibilities stay, and every now and then it opens them late at night, full of drums, wider harmony. I'm thinking about every version of us, every road we didn't take, every future that disappeared with every choice we couldn't make. Every version of us still lives somewhere in my mind, frozen in moments that never happened. You somehow feel alive, and I know they're only memories, the dreams we never touched, but some nights I still miss every version of us. catch the ending in dessert. Strings rise slowly. Maybe love's greatest mystery isn't why people leave. It's why the heart continues loving versions that never existed. Cinematic live, sorted harmonies, emotion harmony. I'm thinking about every version of us, the ones that made it through the storm, the ones that built a life together, the ones that found their way back home. Every version of us shines like stars I'll never reach, close enough to see the light, too far away for me to keep. And though the years keep moving, and though the world moves on, a part of me still visits the lives that could have been of every version of us. Every version of us. Soft piano in another universe. We got it right. Roads gently fades, and maybe that's enough.
Soft rainy ambience, distant thunder rolling across the skyline, warm brochina. It's strange how some names never really leave you. You can go months without hearing them. Then one rainy night, they're everywhere. Gentle electric guitar enters.
The clouds rolled in around midnight, streetlights blurred against the glass. I was doing fine for once, until the storm brought back the past. The city wore a silver sadness, every rooftop looked the same. Then the rain hit my window softly, and I swear I heard your name. Deep bass and it's beneath the piano, not from anybody speaking, not from a passing conversation, just somewhere between the thunder and my own imagination. Maybe memories know weather, maybe hearts know when to break, maybe certain kinds of longing wake up when the sky turns gray. Soft drums enter, layered harmonies rise. I heard your name in the rain, falling down like yesterday. Every drop carried a piece of you that time couldn't wash away. I heard your name in the rain, running rivers down my soul. And for a moment I was standing in a world I used to know. I tried to close the window, but the feeling stayed the same. I heard your name in the rain. Funny how the smallest moments can undo 100 stronger days. One familiar scent, one old song, one memory that finds its way. I thought I packed away your shadow, stored it somewhere safe and far, but heartbreak has a spare key to every locked up part. Electric guitar expands gently, and suddenly I'm back beside you, laughing underneath neon lights, holding conversations that only exist tonight. The storm out from heaven anyway. I heard your name in the rain. I heard your name in the rain.
Rain. Rain umbins grow softer, piano remains. The city finally quieted. The thunder disappeared. The night kept moving forward, but your name stayed here. Rose piano slowly fades into rainfall.
The world's asleep. My mind isn't. Soft Emerson's drifting. Another night, another conversation with the ceiling. The room is dark except the streetlight, drawing shadows across the floor. And somehow every little thought feels bigger than it did before. I replay words from 3 weeks ago, analyze the look in your eyes, turn simple moments into mysteries, searching for hidden signs. Warm bass into slowly. I know I probably shouldn't do this. No, I should let the night be still. But my brain keeps writing stories. My heart keeps helping it build. And every answer creates a question. Every question splits in two. By the time I reach a conclusion, I'm right back thinking about you. Soft drums into lead harmonies blue. I'm overthinking at 2:17, turning memories into movies again, watching scenes that never happened, trying to figure out how it all ends. Overthinking at 2:17 AM, counting every reason and every regret, trying to solve a feeling that hasn't let me go yet. The clock keeps moving forward, but my mind stays where you've been. Overthinking at 2:17. Overthinking at 2:17. The city outside looks peaceful, like everybody found their place. Meanwhile, I'm having arguments with things I never got to say. I build entire futures from old photos, read meaning into every pause. Create 10 different explanations for things that had no deeper cause. Electric guitar enters gently. Maybe that's what happens when you care a little too much. You start carrying the weight of almost every what if, every touch, and suddenly a random memory can hold the power of a storm. Even years after the person who inspired it is gone. Some people count sheep asleep, I count mistakes, count missed chances, count the words I should have said. Full of drums, oh, overthinking at 2:17 AM, turning memories into movies again, watching scenes that never happened. Overthinking at 2:17 AM, counting every reason and every regret, trying to solve a feeling that hasn't let me go yet. The clock keeps moving forward, but my mind stays where you've been. Overthinking at 2:17. Overthinking at 2:17. somewhere in the past. Maybe some questions were never meant to last. Strings swell softly, maybe peace arrives the moment you stop searching. The moment you stop searching. The moment you stop searching to understand everything. Maybe healing sounds like silence, and maybe silence sounds like sleep. Cinematic lift, soaring harmonies, why the drum? I was overthinking at 2:17 AM, until the night finally spoke to me. Said not every enemy's explaining it. Overthinking at 2:17 AM, trying to carry what I couldn't change, holding on so tightly to things already rearranged. Now the sky is getting lighter and the darkness starts to thin. Maybe I'll leave these thoughts behind when it's 2:18 AM. Drums fade, soft piano remains. Drums fade. The clock keeps ticking, the city keeps breathing, the night keeps moving for the first time. So do I. Roads and ambient paths slowly fade into silence. Some heartbreaks come from ending, others come from possibilities, the ones that almost happened. Sometimes hurt the longest, gentle electric guitar can't touch. We were standing at the door, between a maybe and a yes. One more step and we would've had it. One less fear and maybe less regret. You look at me like you were wondering if I was feeling it too, and I'd hide behind a careful smile instead of telling you the truth. The warm bass enters slowly. Funny how life can change forever without a single thing beginning. Some stories break your heart before they ever get the chance to live in. And every now and then I visit that unfinished place where possibility still wears your face. Soft drums enter, let your harmonies bloom. It's the weight of almost keeping me awake tonight. The love that never happened still holding on this time. The weight of almost feels heavier than goodbye, because goodbye belongs to something, and we never got to try. Now I'm carrying memories that were never really mine. Just the weight of almost living in my mind. Sometimes I imagine conversations we never got the chance to have, road trips that never happened, photographs we never took back. I wonder how you decorate a living room, what songs you'd play while driving home. The little things nobody thinks about until they're left alone. Electric guitar expands softly, maybe that's what makes it harder. There's no ending to blame, no final fight, no broken promise, just timing in a different lane. goodbye belongs to something, and we never gotta try. Now I'm carrying memories that were never really mine. Just the weight of almost living in my mind. Drums disappear, piano and strings only. Maybe every almost exists to teach us something. Maybe unfinished stories still have purpose. Strings begin to swell. Maybe you weren't meant to stay. Maybe you were meant to show me what I was capable of feeling. Cinematic lips, soaring harmonies, emotional climax. Yes, the weight of almost, the weight of almost still echoes through the dark. 1,000 future memories that never got to start. And though I've learned to live with it, some nights it's still arrives. Distant rain fading away. Maybe we were never supposed to be. Maybe that's the truth. But sometimes the hardest thing to forget is the life you never got to live. Music slowly fades into silence.
Soft roads, distant train passing through the night. Warm, event, it's strange. You can hear a goodbye once and spend years listening to it again. Gentle guitar romance her.
I remember every detail, like the night was frozen in glass. The way you looked away before speaking, like you already knew it wouldn't last. The silence sat between us heavily. Neither one of us could move. Two people standing in the wreckage of a love neither wanted to lose. Deep bass and softly, I keep telling myself it's over. Keep saying I've accepted it now, but acceptance isn't a straight line. And tonight I don't know how, because some moments never leave you. They just find new places to hide, until a quiet night pulls them back into the light. Soft drums and layered harmonies bloom. Still replaying goodbye, like a movie I can't turn off. Still hearing every word you said, still feeling every pause. Still replaying goodbye, trying to find something I missed, a sentence that could change the ending, a reason we became this. But no matter how many times I rewind, the ending never changes in my mind. I'm still replaying goodbye. Sometimes it hits me at random, at traffic lights or grocery stores. A memory walks in uninvited, and suddenly I'm there once more. Back in that room, back in that moment, back before the world moved on. Back when forever felt close enough to touch before it was gone. Electric guitar swells softly, and I met people since you collected stories of my own, but some chapters leave fingerprints long after they're closed. Maybe that's what heartbreak does. Turns one night into a lifetime, and one conversation into an echo. Full of drums, I'm still replaying goodbye, like a movie I can't turn off. Still hearing every word you said, still feeling every pulse, still replaying goodbye. Trying to find something I missed, a sentence that could change the ending, a reason we became this. But no matter how many times I rewind, the ending never changes in my mind. I'm still replaying goodbye. Drums drop out completely, piano and strings only. Maybe the problem isn't the goodbye, maybe it's the version of me that existed before it. Strings slowly rise, the one who still believes some people stayed forever, the one who hadn't learned how fragile timing could be. Maybe that's who I'm really missing. I'm still replaying it, lift soaring harmonies, emotional climax. I'm still replaying goodbye, but something feels different tonight. The pain is still there, but it doesn't hold me quite as tight. Still replaying goodbye, yet hearing things I've never heard before. How love existed even in the ending, how loss doesn't erase what came before. And maybe healing isn't forgetting, maybe healing is letting the memory stay without letting it control the rest of my days. I'm still replaying goodbye, but finally learning how to press play. Drums fade, soft roads remains. The night we ended will always be part of me, but it doesn't have to be the whole story. Soft piano and ambient pads slowly fade into silence. It's funny how two people can live the same moment and carry away completely different meanings. Gentle electric guitar enters. Maybe that was always our story. I remember every little detail, the way your fingers brushed my hand, the way you smile across the table, like there was something I should understand. You said drive safe when you get home, and somehow I held on to that, like affection hiding in plain sight, like proof we were becoming more than that. Deep bass into softly, but maybe you were just being kind. Maybe I was hearing what I hoped, turning warmth into promises and small sparks in the smoke. I built a future from a feeling while you were just enjoying the night. Some hearts read poetry where others simply write. Soft drums and the late harmonies rise. You didn't mean it like I did, didn't carry it home like I did, didn't replay every word for weeks or lose sleep like I did. You didn't mean it like I did, didn't see forever in that glance. For you it was a moment, for me it was a chance. And maybe that's the hardest truth. I saved screenshots of conversations you probably forgot by noon. Read hidden meanings in emojis and built constellations from a moon. I thought the late night talks meant something, thought the silence felt different too. But maybe loneliness can dress itself up to look a little like the truth. The electric guitar expands gently. Sometimes I wonder if you noticed how carefully I listened when you spoke, or if I was just another chapter in a story you never meant to hold. The heart can be a dangerous artist, painting masterpieces on blank canvases, full of drums, rich on harmony. You didn't mean it like I did, didn't carry it home like I did, didn't replay every word for weeks or lose sleep like I did. You didn't mean it like I did, didn't see forever in that glance. For you it was a moment, for me it was a chance, and maybe that's the hardest truth. You didn't mean it like I did. Drums fade away, piano and strings only. Maybe nobody was wrong, maybe nobody lied. Strings begin to swell, maybe we were just standing in the same place, looking at different skies. Maybe love isn't always heartbreak, sometimes it's misunderstanding, wearing heartbreak's clothes, cinematic lips soaring harmonies, emotional climax. You didn't mean it like I did, but that doesn't make what I felt less real. The dreams I built were honest, even if they weren't the deal. You didn't mean it like I did, maybe now I understand. Not every connection is a promise, not every touch becomes a plan, but some lessons stay forever, long after the feeling ends. You didn't mean it like I did, and that's where the story bends. Soft rosy piano, distant ambient pad. For you it was a beautiful moment. For me it became a beautiful memory, and maybe that's enough. Music slowly fades into silence. Yeah, I was doing okay all day, and the midnight showed up, and suddenly every wall I built started falling apart. Gentle electric guitar in us, the city wore its quiet colors, neon reflections on the road. Everybody disappeared indoors while I sat alone with ghosts. I tried distractions for a while, movies, music, anything at all. But loneliness gets louder somehow when the whole world gets small. Deep bass and a softly, your number wasn't even saved, but I still knew every digit by heart. Funny how memory remembers things long after people drift apart. I stared at that screen for 20 minutes, fighting every urge inside. But some nights the heart gets stronger than soft drums and later harmonies bloom. Midnight made me call you, made me forget what healing said, made me reach for something familiar instead of sleeping in my bed. Midnight made me call you, made old feelings feel brand new, made the distance disappear for a second or two. And when I heard your voice, the whole past came rushing through. Midnight made me call you. You answered on the third ring, like maybe you couldn't sleep too, like maybe the night was visiting all the old memories for you. We talked about the weather first, then work and mutual friends. Two strangers carefully pretending we didn't know how this would end. Electric guitar expands gently. There was laughter in familiar places, silences that felt the same. And underneath every sentence, a fire without a name. For a moment it felt easy, like nothing had ever changed. Then reality walked back in and reminded us why things rearrange. Some conversations heal you, some conversations reopen doors, and some somehow do both. Full of drums, rigid harmonies. Midnight made me call you, midnight made me call you, made me forget what healing said, made me reach for something familiar instead of sleeping in my bed. Midnight made me call you, made our feelings feel brand new, made the distance disappear for a second or two. And when I heard your voice, the whole past came rushing through. Midnight made me call you. Drums disappear, piano and strings only. Maybe closure isn't a destination, maybe it's a practice. Strings slowly swell. Maybe some people never completely leave, they just become quieter inside your heart until nights like this turn the volume back up. Cinematic lives, soaring harmonies, emotional climax. Midnight made me call you, but the night also showed me why. Some stories are beautiful because they happen, not because they're meant to survive. Midnight made me call you, and for a moment I went back in time. But when the conversation ended, I finally saw the line between missing who you were and needing you again. Midnight made me call you, and maybe it won't tomorrow night. Soft rose piano, rain fading into silence, the call in it. The city kept breathing, the night kept moving, and somehow so did I. Music slowly fades into silence. I told myself tonight would be different. No looking back, no old photos, no old songs, no old versions of you. Gentle guitar enters, but memories have a way of finding their own route home. I was halfway through a quiet evening, finally feeling something like peace, the kind that shows up unexpectedly when the hurting starts to ease. Then a song came through the speakers, one we used to leave on repeat, and suddenly all those healed up places felt your footsteps underneath. Deep bass entered softly. Funny how a single moment can undo an entire week, how one familiar melody can make the strongest person weak. I tried changing the station, tried looking away, but some ghosts know exactly how to make you stay. Soft drums into layered harmonies, right? The memory one again, pull me back into your light, back into the version of me that still needed you tonight. The memory one again, turned a calm heart into a storm, made a closed chapter feel alive, made an old feeling feel warm. I swore I moved beyond it, but here I am again. The memory one again. The memory one again. Now I'm sitting with old photographs, like they're pages from another life. Back when every plan included you, back before goodbye arrived. I can still hear your laughter echoing through apartment walls, still see your reflection dancing in moments memory recalls. Electric guitar expands softly, and I know nostalgia lies sometimes, painting everything in gold, leaving out the hard conversations, the reasons we let go. But tonight my heart ain't listening. Tonight it wants to dream instead. Tonight is building monuments to words we never said. Maybe healing isn't permanent, maybe it arrives in waves. And tonight the tide came in. For the drums, richer harmony, the memory one again, pull me back into your light, back into the version of me that still needed you tonight. The memory one again, turn a calm heart into a storm, made a closed chapter feel alive, made an old feeling feel warm. I swore I'd move beyond it, but here I am again. The memory one. Drums drop out completely, piano and strings only. Maybe memories aren't enemies, maybe they're visitors, strings slowly swell, arriving to remind us who we were, and how deeply we were capable of feeling. Maybe the goal was never to erase you, maybe it was learning how to remember without breaking. Cinematic laughs, soaring harmonies, emotional climax. The memory one again, but something changed this time around. I let it sit beside me without letting it pull me down. The memory one again, and maybe that's okay tonight. Some loves leave fingerprints forever, some stars never stop giving light. And though tomorrow I'll keep moving, and though the years still roll ahead, tonight I'll make a little room for everything we were. The memory one again. Soft rose, distant ambient past. Not every memory is a setback. Sometimes it's a reminder that something beautiful happened, even if it didn't stay. Music slowly fades into silence. One moment passed. Distant rain tap against glass.
The room is quiet. The blanket is warm. The lights are low. Everything is soft, except my mind. Gentle electric guitar enters.
There's a candle burning slowly, throwing shadows on the wall. The kind of night that should feel peaceful, but peace don't always answer when I call. I've got tea getting cold beside me, got nowhere I need to be. Yet somehow my thoughts are running marathons while the world is finally asleep. Babe, listen softly. It's funny how comfort works. You can have everything you need and still be fighting conversations that only happen underneath. The body knows how to rest, the heart knows how to ache, and sometimes they arrive together, keeping each other away. Soft drums enter, laying harmonies bloom. Soft places, heavy thoughts, a quiet room, and a restless heart. Everything around me whispers slow, but my mind keeps pulling apart. Places, heavy thoughts, moonlight spilling across the floor. Trying to find peace in the silence, while I'm still searching for more. The night feels gentle, but my soul feels cold. Soft places, and heavy thoughts. The couch remembers old conversations. The ceiling knows my midnight fears. This apartment's hurt me healing and falling back for years. Every corner holds a memory, every song opens a door. Some nights I feel like I've moved on, some nights I'm not so sure. Electric guitar expansion, maybe that's just being human. Maybe growth isn't a straight line. Maybe everybody carries something when they're alone with their mind. The world only sees the surface, the comfort, the small smile underneath, full of drums, richer underneath. Soft places, hey, upon this bloom. Soft places, heavy thoughts, a quiet room, and a restless. Everything around me whispers slow, but my mind keeps pulling apart. Soft places, heavy thoughts, moonlight spilling across the floor. Trying to find peace in the silence, while I'm still searching for more. The night feels gentle, but my soul feels cold. Soft places, and heavy thoughts. Drums disappear, piano and strings on. Maybe I don't need answers tonight. Maybe I don't need solutions. Strings slowly rise. Maybe some feeling just needs somewhere safe to exist, without being fixed, without being judged, without being rushed away. Cinematic lit, soaring harmony, emotional climbing. Soft places, heavy thoughts. Maybe they've always belonged together. Maybe comfort isn't the absence of pain. Maybe it's learning to carry it better. Soft places, heavy thoughts. The night no longer feels places. Heavy thoughts. Somehow I'm alright. Soft rose piano, ambient pads fading gently. The room is still quiet. The blanket is still warm. The lights are still low. And for the first time tonight, my mind is too. Music slowly fades into silence. Some people let things go. Some people move on. Some people sleep just fine.
And then there's me, gentle electric guitar enters.
Feeling everything twice. When happiness arrives, I hold it like sunlight in my hands. I memorize every second before it slips through the cracks again. When somebody says they love me, I hear it long after it's gone. The echo stays inside my chest, repeating like a favorite song. Deep bass into softly. And when somebody leaves, they don't just leave one time. Part of me keeps reopening the door long after they say goodbye. Maybe my heart was built different. Maybe it was never meant to travel light. Soft drums into day and harmonies bloom. I feel everything twice. Every touch, every word, every goodbye. The beautiful moments stay longer. The painful ones don't pass me by. I feel everything twice. That's the blessing and the cost. I love deeper than I should sometimes, and mourn harder when it's lost. Some people let the rain pass through. I become the storm inside. I feel everything twice. I still remember random details, conversations from years ago. The exact way someone looked at me, the things nobody else would know. I carry entire seasons with me. Song smells, old midnight drives. Like my soul keeps collecting evidence that I was fully alive. Electric guitar expands gently. And maybe that's why healing's slower, why endings take their time. Because every feeling leaves a fingerprint somewhere inside my mind. I've spent years wishing I could care a little less, but maybe that was never the lesson. Full of drums, richer harmony. I feel everything twice. Every touch, every word, every goodbye. Beautiful moments stay longer. Painful ones don't pass me by. Feel everything twice. That's the blessing and the cost. I love deeper than I should sometimes, and mourn harder when it's lost. Some people let the rain pass through. I become the storm inside. I feel everything twice. Drums fade away, piano and strings only. For a long time I thought something was wrong with me. Strings begin to swell. The way I love, the way I hurt, the way I remember. But maybe sensitivity isn't weakness. Maybe it's proof that I never watch life from a distance. I lived it, sort of harmony, soaring harmony, emotional climax. I feel everything twice, and maybe that's exactly who I am. A heart that keeps every photograph, a soul that doesn't rush the damage. I feel everything twice, the joy, the ache, the rise, the fall. And if the price of loving deeply is feeling deeply through it all, then I'd rather feel too much than never feel enough. Because every scar reminds me that I showed up with my whole heart. And I feel everything twice. And tonight, I'm finally proud of it. Soft roadie piano hit, drifting in a silence. Maybe I was never too emotional. Maybe I was just paying attention. Music slowly fades, and maybe that's a gift. Warm roads, final crackle, distant city rain. I don't remember the first time I met you. I don't remember the first text, the first conversation, the first hello. But I remember the last time you felt like home. General Electric guitar enters. It was a quiet kind of evening, nothing special on the surface. Takeout boxes on the counter, a movie neither one of us was watching. You were curled up beside me, talking about something small. And I remember thinking I could stay inside this moment forever. Deep bass and it softly. The room wasn't beautiful, the night wasn't extraordinary. But love has a way of making ordinary things feel sacred. And for a little while, everything did. Funny how the heart remembers the simplest scenes the most. Not the fireworks, not the grand gestures, just the places it felt safe. Soft drums enter, laying harmonies bloom. The last time you felt like home wasn't the day we fell apart. It wasn't some dramatic ending, it happened quietly in my heart. The last time you felt like home, the world seemed softer somehow. I didn't know I was standing inside a memory back then, but I know it now. And sometimes I still visit the place when I'm alone. The last time you felt like home. The strange thing about losing people isn't always losing them. Sometimes it's losing the version of yourself that existed within. You knew things about me nobody else could see. The fears I never spoke aloud, the dreams hidden underneath. Electric guitar expands gently, and after you were gone, I had to learn my own language again. Had to figure out who I was without your voice inside my translation, because home was never really and somehow you carried it. Full of drums, richer harmony. The last time you felt like wasn't the day we said goodbye. It was long before the end, and when forever still felt alive. The last time you felt like home, I didn't know what I would lose. Didn't know ordinary moments could become impossible to reproduce. And sometimes I still visit that place when I'm alone. The last time you felt like home. Drums disappear, piano and strings only. Maybe that's what love leaves behind. Not possession, not promises. String slowly rises. Just a collection of places inside your memory where you felt completely understood. And even when the person leaves, the feeling stays somewhere. Sonomatic lift, soaring harmony, emotional climax. The last time you felt like home. Lifetime way beyond the years, past the heartbreak, past the distance, past the healing and the tears. Still glow softly in my mind. Not because I want you back, but because that feeling changed my life. And if I ever find love again, I hope it feels like that somehow. Safe enough to rest my heart the way it did back then. The last time you felt like home. Soft rose piano rain fading into silence. Maybe that's why we remember certain people forever. Not because they stayed, but because for a little while they felt like home. Music slowly fades into silence.
The ceiling knows more about me than most people do. Gentle electric guitar and just because every night I tell it everything.
The room is dark except for moonlight, drawing silver lines across the wall. And here I am again, having another conversation with it all. The things I never say out loud, the worries I pretend don't stay, the memories I claim don't matter until they find me anyway. Deep bass and softly, yeah. I ask questions and nobody answers, replay moments nobody sees, and somehow the silence understands exactly what I mean. Because at this hour the truth gets louder when conversations with the ceiling keep me awake at night, talking through old heartbreaks, trying to make them make sense right. Conversations with the ceiling about the people who moved on, about the versions of myself I'm still trying to become. The room never says a word, yet somehow I feel heard in these conversations with the ceiling. Tell about missed chances, about the texts I never sent, about the dreams I quietly buried, and where all my confidence went. I tell it how I'm still healing, even when I look okay. How strength and sadness somehow keep sharing the same space. Electric guitar expands gently. I tell it that I'm tired of carrying so much inside. Then I laugh because the ceiling probably hears that every night. Maybe we're all just looking for somewhere safe to put our thoughts down. Full of drums, ready to hum it deep. These conversations with the ceiling keep me awake at night, talking through old heartbreaks, trying to make sense right. Conversations with the ceiling about the people who moved on, about the versions of myself I'm still trying to become. The room never says a word, yet somehow I feel heard in these conversations with the ceiling. Drums disappear, piano and strings only. Maybe the ceiling isn't listening. Maybe I am. Strings slowly begin to swell. Maybe all these midnight questions were never meant for someone else. Maybe the answers I've been searching for have been sitting here inside me the whole time. Cinematic lip, soaring harmonies, emotional climax. These conversations with the ceiling don't feel so lonely anymore. Every question led me somewhere I hadn't been before. Conversations with the ceiling help me understand the pain, help me see that healing isn't trying to be the same again. The room still never says a word, but tonight I finally heard myself. Through these conversations with the ceiling. So afraid they say that the city keeps sleeping, the moon keeps shining, the ceiling keeps listening, and maybe that's enough for tonight. Music fades gently into silence. There are things I never told you, not because they weren't true, because I thought there would be more time. Gentle electric guitar enters. Turns out time had other plans. You never saw the way I'd smile, reading Hearing your name light up my phone, or how a bad day could completely change just because you called me home. You never knew I saved the voice notes just to hear you laugh again, or how certain songs became untouchable the moment they reminded me of them. Deep bass into softly, I carried whole oceans quietly behind a calm and careful face, trying not to overwhelm something beautiful by saying too much too soon. And maybe that's the irony, the deepest feelings often stay hidden until they're too late to say. Soft drums interlaying harmonies bloom. You meant more than you ever knew, more than I ever let you see. There were entire worlds inside my heart that never made it past me. More than you ever knew, more than these words can explain. You were a chapter I still revisit whenever it starts to rain. And if I could go back, I'd tell you the truth. You meant more than you ever knew. Ooh, you probably thought I was okay the day we slowly drifted apart. You never saw the conversations I kept having with your absence in the dark. You never knew how long it took to stop expecting your name, to stop reaching for old habits, to stop hoping things would change. Electric guitar expands gently. The strange thing about quiet people is how loudly they can feel, building entire galaxies of emotion nobody else gets to see. Some hearts whisper when they should speak, and spend years carrying echoes full of drums, richer harmonies. You meant more than you ever knew. You meant more than you ever knew. Oh, more than I ever let you see. There were entire worlds inside my heart that never made it past me. More than you ever knew, more than these words can explain. You were a chapter I still revisit whenever it starts to rain. And if I could go back, I'd tell you the truth. You meant more than you ever knew. Drums fade away, piano and strings only. Maybe love isn't always measured by what gets said. Strings slowly swell, maybe it's measured by what remains. Years later when the noise is gone and the memory still glows like a light left on inside the soul. Cinematic left soaring harmonies, emotional climax. You meant more than you ever knew. And maybe that's okay somehow. Not every feeling gets a perfect ending. Not every truth gets spoken out loud. You meant more than you ever knew, more than distance could erase, more than time could take away, more than memory could replace. And though the story ended, the gratitude stayed too. For every moment you meant more than you ever knew.
Soft rose piano, distant ambient textures.
Some people never discover the impact they had. Some people never realize how deeply they were loved.
Maybe that's part of being human. Music slowly fades into silence.
Nobody talks about this part, the part after the heartbreak, the part after the tears when you've accepted they're gone. but you still miss them anyway. Gentle electric guitar. I don't check your socials anymore. Don't ask mutual friends about your life. I don't stare at old photographs or wonder where you are tonight. I've learned how to say your name without feeling my chest cave in. Learned how to hear our old song without immediately giving in. Deep bass and it softly. From the outside it looks like healing, like I finally reached the other side. But some feelings don't disappear, they simply learn how to hide. Because not every ache arrives loudly. Some arrive like moonlight, quietly covering everything. Soft drums and a late harmonies bloom. I've mastered the art of missing someone quietly, carrying your memory without making a sound, smiling through conversations while your shadow still hangs around. The art of missing someone quietly is learning how to let life move while a small part of your heart still keeps a room for you. No dramatic ending, no desperate cry, just the art of missing someone quietly. I see things you'd probably like, and sometimes almost send them still. A song, a joke, a beautiful sunset. Then remember I no longer will. I pass places that know our history, restaurants, side streets, little bars. And every now and then a memory waves at me from a passing car. Electric guitar expands gently. The strange thing is it doesn't break me the way it used to years ago. It's more like carrying an old photograph, folded carefully inside my core. Time doesn't erase everything, it teaches you how to hold it differently. Full of drums, richer harmonies. Oh, master the art of missing someone quietly, carrying your memory without making a sound. Oh, smiling through conversations while your shadow still hangs around. Hey, the art of missing someone quietly is learning how to let light move while a small part of your heart still keeps a room for you. No dramatic ending, no desperate cry, just the art of missing someone quiet. Drums disappear, piano and strings only. Maybe this is what maturity looks like. Not forgetting, not pretending. Strings slowly swell, just accepting that some people become part of you in ways that don't require their presence to remain true. Cinematic lyrics, soaring harmonies, emotional climax. I master the art of missing someone quietly. Yeah, maybe that's a kind of grace, learning how to carry the love without needing to fill this place. The art of missing someone quietly occasionally miss you. The years keep passing, the seasons keep changing skies. Some loves are many, like a soft light in the distance. The art of missing someone quietly. Soft rose piano, rain fading slowly. I don't need you back, I don't need another chance. I just wanted to thank you for the memories I still visit. Music gently fades into silence. I used to think time fixed everything, that eventually every feeling faded, every memory softened, every wound disappeared. Gentle electric guitar enters, then life taught me something different. There's a cafe on the corner where we used to waste whole afternoons talking about forever, like forever was coming soon. I walked past it yesterday, thought I wouldn't feel a thing, but memories don't ask permission before they pull on hidden strings, deep bass and a softly. And suddenly I'm 23 again, laughing across that wooden table, back when the future looked simple and love felt permanent and stable. Maybe healing was never forgetting, maybe healing was learning how to remember without breaking. Soft drums enter, layered harmony bloom. Some feelings never leave, they just learn how to live inside you, like old photographs and dusty frames, still holding pieces of the truth. Some feelings never leave, no matter how much time goes by. Some names still echo differently, some stars never leave the sky. And maybe that's okay, maybe they're supposed to stay. Ooh, some feelings never leave. I've changed in 1,000 ways since then. Different dreams, different roads, different people know my story now. Different hands I've held close, but every life has certain chapters that become part of its bones, the kind you carry quietly long after you moved on. Electric guitar expands gently, it's not sadness anymore, not the way it used to be. It's something softer now, a bittersweet kind of peace, because every person who loved you leaves a little light behind, and sometimes you still see it, full of drums, richer harmony. Feelings never leave, they just learn how to live inside you, like old photographs and dusty frames, still holding pieces of the truth. Some feelings never leave, no matter how much time goes by. Some names still echo differently, some stars never leave the sky. And maybe that's okay, maybe they're supposed to stay. Some feelings never leave, drums disappear, piano and strings only. For
emotional climax.
Feelings never leave.
Maybe they were never meant to.
Maybe they're part of who I am now.
Woven into every breakthrough.
Some feelings never leave,
But they don't hurt the way they did before. They become
old companions instead of open doors.
and if I carry them forever, that's a weight I'll gladly keep. Because some of life's most beautiful moments leave marks that run that deep. Some feelings never leave.
some feelings never leave.
Soft filled energy fading into the night. The goal was never to forget. The goal was to keep living. Finally, I know the difference. Music slowly fades into silence.
Sound first day. Distant city on you, so homies drifting slowly. Daytime is easy. There's noise.
There's nowhere to hide but nighttime. Nighttime tells the truth. Gentle electric guitar enters. And tonight, the truth came looking for me. The city finally stopped talking. The highway softened into hums. And suddenly every distraction packed its bags and left me alone. No notifications to answer, no places left to be. Just me and every feeling, waiting patiently beneath deep bass and it's softly. It's funny how the darkness pulls honesty into the room. The things you avoid all day find you underneath the moon. And every locked door in my heart starts opening one by one. The world goes quiet enough. Soft drums and a laying harmonies bloom. When the night gets too honest, I hear everything I've been avoiding. Every heartbreak still heal, every dream still searching. When the night gets too honest, the silence becomes a mirror, showing me the parts of myself I've struggled to see clearer. And sometimes it hurts, but sometimes that's exactly what I need. When the night gets too deep, I think about people I've outgrown and people I still miss. The roads I never traveled and the ones that led me here. I think about younger versions of me, trying so hard to get things right, carrying fears nobody noticed into another sleepless night. Electric guitar expands gently, and for the first time in a while, I don't try to push it away. I let the feelings have a seat, I let the memories stay. Cause maybe every emotion just wants somewhere to land. Maybe healing begins the moment we understand. Pieces in the absence of feeling, pieces making room for it. Full of drums, richer harmony. When the night gets too honest, I hear uncertainty, running from myself, until the night finally sat me down and told me to listen.
Cinematic lift, soaring harmony, emotional climate.
When the night gets
too hot,
I finally stop fighting what I feel. The scars of love, the memories, something was real.
when the night gets too haunted,
I see how far I've truly come. Every loss taught me
every
something,
wedding made me someone, and
though tomorrow isn't promised.
tonight I finally understand.
The heart was never asking for perfection,
Only permission
to be human. When the night gets too
Drums fade away. Rose piano remains, distant happy harmony. The city is still sleeping. The moon is still shining. The silence is still here. But something feels lighter now. Maybe the night didn't break me. Maybe it revealed me. Soft piano fades into silence.